Benjamin Shelby, hey Sean, what would be your personal strategy for Disney to make profitable films again? Well, it's tough to kind of immediately say because such a hypothetical of what would that look like. I don't think about it in terms of what do I need to do to be profitable now. Like I don't think the way to fix it, the way to strategize, the way to make it happen isn't what would I do so that we're profitable next year or 2 years from now? What are the movies I would greenlight right now so that we're profitable soon afterwards? It doesn't work like that. But what I would do if I'm in charge of Disney, recruit visionaries and storytellers and world builders to run each of the different main divisions. Say stockholders, our stock's going to drop the next couple of years. And we're going to put out some movies. We're going to try some things. And it's not going to be Frozen 3. We're going to do something new. Take risks. And so you bring in these people. And so have someone put them over Disney live action. And say, we want to get back to coming up with original stories to tell. It's not that we're not opposed to sequels or adaptations, but at the core of it, it's not going, what's the easiest thing to promote? What already has a built-in fan base? Okay, Pirates of the Caribbean 23. And it's certainly not being like, we'll use the brand recognition of a ride. This is the stuff that is just like, Haunted Mansion is not a recognizable commodity to normal people. Like me in Texas, am I aware that there's a ride haunted or an attraction Haunted Mansion? Yes. If you build a movie around Easter eggs and an attraction at Disneyland and Disney World, I won't know any of it. That's normal people. So building movies off your brand recognition of people in LA that all go to Disneyland every 2 weeks is just insane. So how do you get back to telling interesting, new, original stories? And not having every one of your Disney live action films under that division be an adaptation of a ride or a former animated film. That's insane. It is such a short-sighted strategy, and they're running out of options, and the strategy's not working like it did a few years back. There's only a handful of them that are worth telling, and they're going scorched earth on everything because they're just going to the well too many times, and it's killing things that would have even otherwise been hits or could have been good. And then you go to the Star Wars and you say, how do we, instead of putting out 5 mediocre Star Wars things that divide people, how do we put out one great Star Wars thing a year? And maybe it's 1 year you get a season, the next year you get a movie, whatever it is, but dial it way back and really have a clear vision. And so Star Wars is special again. It's not diluted. It's not polarized. It's not like we're going to deconstruct. Don't do that. Like, bring in a visionary, fire Kathleen Kennedy. I don't know how she still has her job, but put someone in that role that's a visionary, that's a storyteller, that their primary thought is, how do we construct a compelling Star Wars saga again that all Star Wars fans want to get invested in. And Marvel, you go, you know what was working back 4 years ago? Let's get back to that. And we'll put out two or three movies per year. Certainly not 4, maybe not even 3. And we'll do one really cool TV show. One of them. We're not going niche. We're not segmenting it to where this is a show for 35-year-old women and this is a movie or a TV show for teenagers, and this is like, don't segment it. Make one really good show that is just as broad of appeal as the movies. And just dial back the amount of content and stop trying to like fund your way to winning a streaming war. That won't work. Don't dilute your brands to win a streaming war. Don't view every property you own as something to be milked to death. Stop doing all of that. And put your money towards visionary heads of studios that visionary. Like, they're about story. They're not about maximizing shareholder or anything like that. And then recruit talented writer directors and trust them to run with it, and to get the stop trying to appease the shareholders. Most of these clips are pulled from my weekly Patreon live stream. Join at any level and you can join the chat and ask all the questions you want. That's for as little as $2 per month. For $5 per month, you can get your name on my end card. For $25 per month, you can have a monthly video chat with me. Link is in the description for more details, and keep talking movies and TV too much.